Reserves. The gentleman from Missouri is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I yield my time so much as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is an absolute disgrace. It's beyond belief of how terrible this moment is. It's embarrassing to the people of the United States what is going on. We have seen three versions of this bill written behind closed doors in Speaker Pelosi's office. And as we stand here this second, Madam Speaker, this second, they are rewriting a fourth version of the bill in Speaker Pelosi's office. We will be recessing shortly, sometime throughout this debate, for the Rules Committee can present a fourth version of a 2,000-page bill. Once again, in this House, Speaker Pelosi is trying to pass a bill before no one knows what's in it, so then the American people can read it after it's been passed. Let me tell you, Madam Speaker, I'll tell you what's in the version of the bill right now. It is the worst piece of legislation that I have seen in my entire life of public service. It's transformational. It will completely change America as we know it, all at the expense of working class families. They call it the Build Back Better bill. Let me tell you what those three bills stand for. Bankrupts the economy, benefits the wealthy, and it builds the Washington machine. We are standing here because this is a budget bill. It originated in the Budget Committee. Speaker Pelosi said that a budget is a statement of your values. Well, let's see the Democrat Party's values by what's in their bill. Of this 2,100-page bill, it bankrupts the economy. They will try to tell you that the bill is less than $2 trillion. They'll try to tell you that a $4.5 trillion spending bill will cost zero. Well, the American people's not stupid. You don't spend $4.5 trillion and it costs zero. But that's one of their talking points. Even Senator Manchin, a Democrat senator from West Virginia, says that this bill creates shell games. We know there's all kinds of budget gimmicks to try to make it look like that it only spends $1.5 trillion. In fact, it spends $4.5 trillion. Even the New York Times agrees that it spends a whole lot more money than what the Democrats are saying. It also, not only being the largest spending bill in the history of this United States, it's the largest tax increase in the history of the United States, increasing taxes on working class families of all income levels, all at a time when we are facing record inflation. Since Joe Biden has taken office, inflation is over 7%. In my home state, inflation is over 8%. But, Madam Speaker, the folks on the other side of the aisle will say that inflation is just a high-class problem. They'll say that it's only transitory. But I can tell you that people of Missouri and the people across this country care about those increasing prices in the supermarket, not the prices in the stock market. This bill only punishes Main Street while rewarding Wall Street, and you should be ashamed of what's going on in this bill, Madam Speaker. This bill benefits the wealthy beyond belief. The Democrats always say that they're the party of the working class. Well, in fact, the 10 most wealthy congressional districts in this body are all held by liberal Democrats. In fact, Wall Street spent more than $70 million to defeat Donald Trump and to elect Joe Biden. And so why are they doing this bill? They're doing this bill to reward their political friends, their constituents, their allies, their donors. And the second largest program in this bill is a tax cut for millionaires. $250 billion for a tax cut for millionaires. A millionaire family will get $25,900 in a tax break in this bill. But a middle-class family, they'll get $20. They're just rewarding their friends. But you know what, those millionaires, they also get $12,500 to buy luxury electric cars. But guess what, those millionaires also get government, taxpayer, paid family leave. The list goes on and on about the benefits to the wealthy, and this body should be ashamed of what's about to happen. And the third B, it builds the Washington bureaucracy. This bill creates more than 150 new federal programs. It's all about control. This bill is about controlling every aspect of the Americans' lives, whether it's their paychecks, whether it's their health care decisions, whether it's their kids' education. And I would think that the Democrats, after seeing what happened a few weeks ago in Virginia and New Jersey and all across this country, would know that the American people are fed up with government control. In fact, over the weekend, a poll said 60% of Americans believe that Joe Biden and the Democrats are expanding government control beyond belief. If we want to protect working class families, if we want to protect our freedoms, if we want to save America, we have to kill this bill. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Missouri reserves. The gentleman